Our associates have been working in the urban sanitation sector for the last 16 years.
झटकेपट में मटेरियल दे दी, झटकेपट वो टॉयलेट तैयार हो गया और रेडी हो गया।
बारिश में तो कितनी तकलीफ होती है।
हमारे हाल पर छोड़ दिए रहते ना तो जल्दी नहीं होता था।
मला खूप आश्चर्य वाटलं की गव्हर्नमेंट एखाद्या ठिकाणी करोडो रुपये खर्च करतं, परंतु त्यांच्या स्कीमला इम्प्लिमेंटेशन इतकं फास्ट होत नाही। आणि दुसरीकडे एक प्रायव्हेट संस्था जर काम करत असेल, त्यांची कामाची पद्धत जर इतकी चांगली असेल, तर मला वाटतं की गव्हर्नमेंटने सुद्धा अशा संस्थांना काही कामं सबमिट केले चांगले असते। आणि जी मॉनिटरिंग करण्याची पद्धत होती तुमची अप्रतिम, खूप सुंदर।
मलाही असं वाटत होतं की अरे हे काम सगळ्याच प्रभागामध्ये सगळ्या झोपडपट्ट्यांमध्ये होऊ शकतं, तर कोणी का त्यामध्ये इंटरेस्ट घेत नाही। इतका चांगला तुमचा कॉन्सेप्ट होता।
दीक्षा चांगलं झालं नाही, बाथरूम बांधले ते तुला बसायला चांगलं झालंय ना, छान केले, नमस्ते करताना।
Essentially what we should look at is the kind of quality which has come up and plus the kind of engagement we have with the citizens, which is unique in its own way.
We evolved a model that is now being implemented in 4 cities of Maharashtra, and it has been working very successfully in all those 4 cities.
And I feel the kind of partnership we have with Shelter is unique in its own way. Wherein we could get the community along with the municipal corporation officers and the entire machinery together in a movement for creation of sanitation facilities in the city. We went through a model which is actually kind of engaging the community before the toilet is made, creating the demand, creating the kind of belief in the use and in the requirement of a toilet, and then subsequently through handholding them through Shelter associates and through the municipal officers, through providing of the kind of material that is required, we started this model. So it has been a really successful model.
The first thing we believe we have to put in place is data. Why? Because most cities are clueless when it comes to delivering service. They don't know where to give it and how to give it. Simply because they don't have any information pertaining to the existing infrastructure in slums. This is coming to the 3 pilot slums. I think all these 3 slums are in Ward A of Navi Mumbai. We have covered 959 structures which exist in these 3 settlements. There's not a single household with individual toilet here. There's not a single household having an individual toilet.
And in fact, some of the surprising data which we found that none of the household has got water connection. Even though our general body has taken resolution, all the slum household which are pre-2000 has to be given water connection. Still these people have not got water connection, and water connection is very important because without water the maintenance of toilet will be difficult. And in fact there are no sewer lines.
We actually go in every slum. We map the settlement. Every house is mapped. We map the infrastructure that exists there, like water, sanitation, community toilets, the solid waste management systems that exist, and the kind of roads that exist there. We also do door-to-door surveys, which we call rapid household surveys, where we ask a few questions to capture the kind of infrastructure that exists in their house. We bring all this data onto a GIS platform, integrate it, analyze it, and then share this analysis with the community as well as with the government. This is the map that we've created using Google Earth as the base map. So you have 506 occupied households. What is very encouraging here is that barring 7 houses, everybody else is more than 100 square feet in area, the houses. So in Pune, we have a much higher percentage which is less than 100 square feet, where people, we feel it's difficult to give them a toilet, but still people have opted for a toilet. But here you don't have that problem. In fact, a lot of them are closer to 200 square feet. So there is a huge potential for giving individual toilets, I think, overall in Navi Mumbai. So then the government knows precisely what exists, what needs to be augmented, if at all, what needs to be relayed.
Groundwork like, for example, GIS based master listing of slums, where toilets are, where drainage facilities are, which are the areas where people require sanitation facilities the most. All that is mapped properly so that we know which target areas are to be focused at, where PMC requires these toilets to be built at.
Then we really start working on the community mobilization aspects. So shelter is very data driven, but we are very community centric also. We believe that unless communities own that process, any project that you execute is not going to be successful unless people get involved right from the beginning.
आपल्या वस्तीमध्ये शौचालय आणि कचऱ्याची मोठी समस्या आहे.
So this is basically the model that we have in place. But for it to be successful, you need to also involve the urban local bodies. And when I say urban local bodies, it is not just the administration, but it is also the councillors.
तुमचा सर्वे इतका चांगला असतो की जास्त गरज कुठल्या वस्तीमध्ये आहे हे तुम्ही सुचवता. मी जेव्हा तुम्हाला सांगितलं या वस्तीमध्ये करायचं तेव्हा तुम्ही तिथे सर्वे ऑलरेडी तुमचा झाला होता. तिथे आपण गेलो, काउन्सिलिंगपासून अगदी सगळ्याच विषयात तुम्ही मला इन्व्हॉल्व करून घेतलं. त्यामुळे एकत्र काम करता आलं, ते जास्त महत्त्वाचं आहे.
After that, we start delivering sanitation. And there's a unique way in which we do that. It's a cost sharing model because we believe that the stakeholders buy-in is extremely critical. But how do you get that buy-in? You have to provide an incentive for that, right? So the material part of the project where they need the material to construct that toilet, all that is delivered right at their doorstep. And we say, now you build your toilet the way you want. You'll be surprised how a small incentive like that has actually given rise to people, in many cases, rebuilding their entire house. So the kind of investment people make after we take this very small step has been enormous.
जे आमच्या स्वप्नात होतं की तुम्ही मनात आनंद दिला आम्हाला किती सक्सेस झाले. आमचं होतं स्वप्न होतं करायचं ते तुम्ही साकार केले.
मला टिफिन मी बनवायला लागले ना तर ही जाऊन बसलेली असायची ना तर अक्षरशः पाठवावं लागायचं आम्हाला तिकडं तिला आणायला. तर उशीर व्हायचा ना तिला. मग तिला लवकर आली ना तर मग मी म्हणायचे जातो मी म्हणजे जमा म्हणजे कशी पोरं कशी आहेत माहिती आहे ना. मग ना यांना पाठवावं लागायचं मला तिला नाही का की जेव्हा तिला तुम्ही बघून या का नाही आली लवकर. अशी परिस्थिती होती. त्याच्यामुळे आता काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही सगळं चांगलं. मग त्याला सगळ्यांचे आभार मानते मी म्हणजे सगळ्याच मुलांसाठी मॅडम हे नाही चांगलं झालंय. आमच्या तर नसतंच बांधणं झालं.
The entire process is very inclusive. So it's not just the beneficiaries, but the councillor, the ward officer, even the class 4 level, engineer or officer gets involved in this right from day one. And I think that is why we've been very successful in delivering sanitation to over 5,000 households now across 4 cities of Maharashtra.